a video on pumpkin stock. So it's pumpkin season and I'm making pumpkin soup. I've made it before, I've made a video, but I was listening to something the other day and people were talking about food waste, and they were talking about what you can do with pumpkin seeds. Obviously you can roast them, dry them and then roast them in the oven, turn them into a snack, but one person said, a lady called Jane Baxter, said you can turn the seeds into a stock. So I kind of thought, wow, let's have a go at that. So there's about 350 grams worth of pumpkin seeds in there, and there's about a litre of water, and then there is 3.2 kilos of pumpkin skin and the kind of stringy flesh from the inside of the pumpkins in there, and about 5 litres of water. So we're going to see if we can make some pumpkin stock to use in the pumpkin soup, or will it just be like a vegetable kind of soup? I think that's boiling a little bit too much. We'll need to put it on a different gas burner. So and then we'll see what the pumpkin seeds taste like afterwards. So we'll simmer them for a couple of hours to get all the flavour out of them as much as possible, and then we'll strain them off and we'll give them a taste, and we'll kind of see if it is kind of worth it, or if it's just put them on the compost time. But I'm kind of quite curious because I think food waste is a really important issue for me. I kind of think if we can save money and we can extract flavour from things that we would normally throw in the bin or in the compost, if we can get some more flavour out of that and save a little bit of money on something, then I'm all kind of for that. So let's experiment. We'll let these simmer for a couple of hours on a low heat, and we'll see what kind of flavour we can extract from the skins and a bit of the pulp and from the seeds. Oh, there's also some butternut squash seeds in there as well that I had I'd made something else with. So there's some butternut squash seeds there as well. But I've got the amounts and I've got the liquids, so we know what we're doing. So we'll see what happens. Right, we've had a couple of hours, so let's give it a taste. Pumpkin seeds have reduced quite a bit, so we might need to top that up with water, but we'll give them both a taste. So pumpkin seeds. Bit rubbish actually. So pumpkin skin. That's all right. That really tastes of pumpkin. Is that? So what we can do with that is we will strain it off. We'll kind of look at what the yield we've got from it, and then we'll use that to make the pumpkin soup. So I think use it as a stock, or use it as then to make the water to cook the pumpkin in to make the pumpkin soup. I think that'll be an extra pumpkiny kind of hit, so we save money, you know what I mean? And because that stock will be hot when we put it on the pumpkins, it'll kind of cook quicker, so kind of the cost of fuel at the moment is kind of really kind of quite high, so we're going to save a little bit of money that way. So we'll still use that stock, we'll just pour that stock into there, but I'll strain it off and we'll see what kind of yield we get for what kind of weight. So we have got, how much have we got? We've got 2.4 litres of the skin and pulp stock, and we've got just short of 300 millilitres. Will it focus? Will it focus? You'll have to trust me. Of the seed stock. I don't think the seed stock's worth making. Maybe I needed to roast them first to get a better flavour from them, but we'll see. As always, I'll do things again, but my advice would be to make a stock from the skins and the pulp. You get a nice stock, it's got a good flavour, it'll improve your pumpkin soup no end and be really good as a vegetable stock. And I would also put the seeds into the stock as well. You're not going to get much flavour out of them, but you're going to get some flavour, therefore it's going to be worth it. And as always, those tips in life, that generally good food is good food because it's had 10 little things or 15 little things done to improve it. The right amount of butter, the right amount of salt, the right amount of pepper, a little bit more of a stock cube, cooked a little bit longer. It's just little things that make the difference. So I would put those seeds into the pumpkin stock rather than making a pumpkin seed stock. There we go. pretty straightforward. There we go, a success in part.